one of the hottest handicappers in the land, in the nation. Privately, been doing handicap for 10 years at 72.5%. This is the Juicer's Corner. And I am the Juicer. Juicer's Corner here, week 7 in the NFL. Got to give a little shout out to my man Cigar Mike. He keeps putting suggestions in. You people can put them out there. He says, sit in the corner, Juicer's Corner. Here I am with my Bears and my Peppers jersey on, number 90. There it is. I got my coach right here. He's coaching. He's got his things going. So we're going to get right into it. Okay, Thursday night game. The New York Football Giants against Philly, the cheesesteak Philly. Put up a good fight. Good fight last week against Baltimore. You must have got some cheesesteaks. You came up big at the end. But these coaches that don't take the points, I don't understand it. So, Giants, you played well, but you also played the Washington football team. They're horrible. They're horrible. And you couldn't get it done. I mean, you got the win, but thank God you got the win. Okay. So, we're going to go in. We got New York Giant at Philadelphia. Okay. Philly's minus 4.5. Carson Wentz, you're playing better. It seems like the team's playing better defense. And Giants got to win, but it's just not a good team. That team is horrible. So we're going to go with Philly this week. I think Philly's going to get it home. They're going to get back on track. They played well against Baltimore, almost tied that team. And we're going to do okay. We're going to do that. So we're going to move on. So we have the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Steel Curtain. What I keep telling you about this team. James Conner's coming on. Big Ben's coming on. They didn't even let him finish the whole game. They're blowing people out the other day. Jesus Christ. Watt and company, they're doing good. So it's Pittsburgh at Tennessee, and Tennessee's minus 1. Tennessee, you got lucky last week. 2 90-yard runs by the beast, Derrick Henry. That's not going to happen against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sorry. You had Houston. I don't know what's going on with J.J. Watt. Why you couldn't stop these guys. 2 fucking 90-yard runs. Give me a break. And then you came back. You take the lead. You couldn't hold it. So, I don't know. Tennessee, you've been skinning your teeth. I know you're 4-0, and you've been doing well. But I think the Steelers are going to shut you down at home. I hope so. I hope so. So take the Steelers. They're plus 1. I don't know why they're getting 1. Makes no sense to me. They're the better team. But we're gonna take Pittsburgh Steelers in this game. All right, moving on. We got Detroit against Atlanta. Now Atlanta, I came down there. I got a call. I sent some plays. Interim coach, you must have used them last week because the Juicer got a big win, 40 points. I told you, Atlanta, you trust in the Juicer. The Juicer will get you wins. Okay, so it's Detroit at Atlanta. Atlanta's minus 2.5. Detroit, you played well. You did okay. You got a win last week, but it was against a horrible Jacksonville team. Just horrible. I don't know what you're doing over there. Matt Patricia, you should have stayed in New England. I don't know what's happening, but you ain't going to get no win. And that's good because Bears are on top of North Division, and that's what we like. So Atlanta minus 2.5. I think Atlanta is got a little confidence now. They're scoring a lot of points a game, even though their record sucks. And they're going to cover a field goal. So Atlanta, minus 2.5. Take them all day long. Juicer says it right now. Okay, moving on. We got the Cleveland Browns at Cincinnati. These two teams played last time. It was pretty good. It was 36-30. Cincinnati came back. Joe Burrow, you played great last week. You got a big lead on Indy. But then the defense couldn't do anything. I don't know what's going on with that. But Cleveland, I told you last week, Odell was hurt. He had a little sickness. He didn't play well. Took his shoes off on the side of the line. What kind of fucking sportsmanship was that? End of the game, you're like, I just don't want to play anymore. I'm going to take my shoes off. Walk around like I'm in my fucking living room. Get with it, all of them, okay? Get with the fucking team, and maybe this team will do better, okay? You got 4 wins, but big deal against horrible fucking teams. Show up against the big boys, and then I'll give you credit, okay? Give me a break. Cleveland minus 3 at Cincinnati. You know what? Joe Burrow played really well last week. The defense couldn't hold. I think Cincinnati gets it done this week.
I know everybody's on Cleveland. Baker Mayfield, he got pulled at the end of the game. He's got a chest injury. I'm sure it's still hurting after the fucking Steelers knocked the shit out of him. Jesus Christ, they were fucking pounding on that guy. And I told you, Juicer gave it to you last week. You didn't listen. Juicer gave it to you last week. Okay. We got to go with Cincinnati this week. They're +3. I like them. If they cover, that's great. But I don't have my trust in Cleveland. I think Cincinnati's got a good game plan going. They went against that defense of the Colts. It's unbelievable. So they got a bunch of points, but they couldn't hold it. But this week they might get it done. So we're going to go with Cincinnati. All right, we're moving on. We got Carolina at the Saints. Saints are -7.5. Got to give a shout out, DJ Moore. Thank you for dropping that ball. Bears on top of the North Division now. Number one, the Bears. Got it? All right. I like it. All right. We got the well-oiled machine. The Saints coming off a bye. Carolina played pretty good with the Bears, but that Bear defense is good. So I think the Saints might have Michael Thomas coming back this week. And if they do, there ain't no stopping them. The well-oiled machine's going to be well. But even if they don't have Thomas, I haven't seen it. Today's Thursday. Haven't looked at injury report. Juicer's real busy. I got the team working at analytics, getting all the shit. They just couldn't get it to me in time. That's okay. That's all right. I'll get on my team for next week, so I have it here for the Juicer's Corner. But we're going to go with the Saints. They're -7.5. I believe they beat this team, Carolina, by 10. They win by at least 10. They got to. Saints, all the way. There you go. Juicer's Corner is calling it. Boom. Well-oiled machine. All right, let's go with it. Moving on. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Jets, the Jets. Jesus Christ, Joe Flacco. What are you doing? Years ago, you're a Super Bowl champ. You're fucking going backwards. You hike the ball. The guys are chasing you. You know what you do when you're an NFL quarterback? You throw it away. Even if you get the intentional grounding. What is it, 10 yards? You fucking got sacked back 28 yards. Going backwards. What the fuck are you doing? And the Jets, you guys are just brutal. You get rid of Le'Veon Bell. Apparently you're giving in the towel. You're giving the towel in because I just think you don't even want to fucking be in football right now. I don't know what's going on. So, and then the Bills. Jesus Christ, you got embarrassed. You got embarrassed by the Super Bowl champs. They fucking ran that ball down your throat. Where's that Bill defense that was beginning of the year? Oh, I'm sorry, but they were playing against a bunch of subpar teams. That's why. When you start going up a juggernaut, well, I can't use juggernaut. That's fucking Seattle's. Okay, the Super Bowl champs, they embarrassed you. Boy, 160 yards by Claire. Unbelievable. Now they got Le'Veon Bell going to come in. You fucking nuts. All right, but Josh Allen, you still showed a little life. You did some okay things. You were close. Game was close. It was there. But guess what? We're going to take it this week. It's 12.5. Bills are -12.5 at the Jets. Don't forget where they're at. They're at the Jets. Okay? But that doesn't matter. The Bills are going to redeem themselves. Their defense is going to be tough. And they just might cover this. This 12.5. We'll see. But we're going with the Bills. All right, moving on. We have Dallas at Washington football team. This game was a pick. And oh my God, are you effing kidding me? Chico! What are you doing? Maybe you got the illness. Very sorry for the illness, Chico, okay? Cancer, what's going on? And you're doing all these treats while you're coaching. I got to give it up to you. I got to give a shout out to you. Just give a shout out to you, Chico. But guess what? You're just like all these other knuckleheads. I keep telling you every week, take the effing points. You score a touchdown at the end of the game, and you don't kick the extra point to go into overtime? What are you doing? Your team is horrible. Just because you would have went for 2 and got it, and you would have got the win, take the points, and you could have had a better outcome. You're just like the McCarthy that you played. This guy, he come from Green Bay. I thought he was going to do something good with Dallas. Everybody's picking Dallas. You know, the redheaded monster. He couldn't, red rifle, couldn't get it done. He sucked, okay? And Dallas, please. Somebody have Zeke Elliott watch Remember the Titans. Denzel Washington, okay? The kid drops the ball. and they put it in his arm all week. Anybody, football player, walk by, he's got to snap it out of his hand. Perfect. You 2 plays in a row, you fumble the ball, you're smashing your head? No, maybe you should punch yourself in the face, okay? Zeke, hold on to the ball. I keep telling Dallas to run the ball, and when they do, you fumble the goddamn thing. Hold on to the ball. All week, I want you to hold the ball thinking, the juicer said hold on to the ball, I'm not going to give it up. But you might prevail this week. The Red Rifle might get it done, but Washington football team doesn't have a bad defense. And it's a pick. And Dallas, you're still in first place in this horrible division. I don't know what you guys are thinking about. For one, putting New York Giants and Philly on Thursday night. Makes no sense. No sense. You should not have any of those teams in that division on any primetime games. The rest of the NFL, are you listening to Drewster? Come on. These are horrible teams. But we got to do with it. All right, so we got Dallas at the Washington football team. It's a pick. Red Rifle didn't get it done. Elliott, oh, God, I picked you last week. Washington football team, you had your chance last week to get a big win. But when you go for 2 and you don't get it, Chico, I'm sorry, man. But I'm going to go. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to this fucking star Cowboys team, the Red Rifle. You got to play better. Elliott, you hold on to the ball and you rush the ball, you might win the game. So we're going to see what's happening. That I'm not sure on this one. So don't put your money in this one from the Juicer. Okay. We're going to go with Dallas as a pick. Okay? No problem. All right. So then we're moving on. We have Seattle Seahawks at Arizona. Seattle. Coming off a bye. That team is a juggernaut. Minnesota? What'd I tell you? You don't know what the hell's going on. Arizona, you played really well on the road last week. Drewster called it. Drewster called the big win. Murray and company. Dallas, you guys suck. Jesus Christ. Arizona. But Seattle's minus 3.5. 3.5 at Arizona. They're coming off a bye. They're looking like, I think after week 9, they're trying to get Antonio Brown. Are the Bears listening? Maybe get another wide receiver or even try to pick up a running back out there. Okay? Would be nice. Juicer's calling it. But looks like Seattle's trying to get Antonio Brown. I don't understand that, but whatever. We'll go from there. But we will take Seattle minus 3.5 in this game. Arizona have been playing well, but Juicer thinks his juggernaut is going to go out to Arizona. Bianana coming off a bye. Pete Carroll's really good coming off a bye. They're going to be ready for this team. And this should be a high score. But Seattle does have some defensive guys coming back, which is good. And they will prevail. Seattle prevail. It's 3.5. I don't know about that, but we're going to go with Seattle. We'll take them minus 3.5. We'll take Seattle minus 3.5. All right, moving on. We got the Niners at New England. My God, Cam Newton. What are you doing? You know, Tennessee Titans was going out of their facility for almost 15 days, I read. 15 days. And they came out and they shellacked that one team coming off that fucking COVID shit. And you come back at home and lose to the Denver Broncos? Are you kidding me? Kidding me, Cam. And then your defensive back gets interception. All you got to do is come down. You can tie the game. But what do? You can't do shit. You're running around. I don't know what's going on. Bill Belichick, you better start checking your shorts because what's going on with the coaching? Everybody gives you props on the coach. Maybe it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's gone. Bruce Arians doing well with the old man down there in Tampa. I don't know what's going on with you, Belichick, but you better start getting something going. So you got the Niners at New England. New England's minus 2. Niners, you got embarrassed a couple weeks ago. Come off big. Take the Rams down. Very surprising. Very surprising. Rams been playing a good ball. Defense came up big. Offense, you did okay. Jimmy G did all right. You didn't score a lot of points. It was 23 or something like 23-16. I think the game was. Not bad, but boy, Niners are got to go all the way across the country to East Coast. It's just not good. Cam Newton, even though I don't like you in that last game, I'm going to take you this week. You're minus 2. I think you get it done. I think the defense really helped you out last week, but you couldn't do shit. If you would have scored some points, it would be awesome. But if Denver scores 1 touchdown, they put you away. I don't know why you allow them to fucking go down there and get field goal after field goal after field goal. What the hell that was going on, but who knows. But that's okay. We're going to take Cam Newton in New England. Yeah, I mean, 49ers could win this game. Well, we'll just take New England -2. All right, moving on. We got the Super Bowl champs against the Denver Broncos. At Denver. We're at Denver. Okay? All right. We got KC -9.5 going on the road. Super Bowl champs. This team is good. They came out last week. They ran the ball. Andy Reid said, I don't need you to throw the ball, Holmes. I don't need you. As long as you throw it to Kelsey. Juicer, 2 touchdowns in fantasy. Guess what? 6-0. 6-0 in the fantasy. You can't touch me. Nobody can. Juicer's unbelievable this year. We'll see. Come on. Bring it on, takers. Like I said last week and the week before, you want to get in the Juicers Fantasy League, put it down, subscribe in the button, give me a message. We'll get you next year. We'll expand the teams. Okay? All right. KC -9.5 against Denver. Denver, all you do is kick field goals. You can't move the ball. And that defense is they had a bad outing a couple of weeks ago, but they're coming on. And Patrick Mahomes, he's going to light you up this week. He's going to light you guys up. I just don't, Drew Lock, you're not going to get it done. You're not going to get it. You got lucky last week. Cam Newton could have tied that game at the end. You threw the pick. Super Bowl champs are going to run away with it. So we're going to take KC. KC -9.5. So usually they cover. So we're going to go that way. We're going to go KC -9.5. All right. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the LA Chargers. At LA Chargers. LA Chargers are -8. Jacksonville, you're horrible. Minshew, you should shave the fucking mustache because they ain't helping you anymore. Your team is horrible. You're horrible. I mean, you got one win, but you might be down by the Jets. I mean, the Jets are just brutal, and you might as well give up. Go for somebody. I mean, Minshew, you're not getting it done, so they might be picking a quarterback. They might pick Fields over at Ohio State. This kid's probably going to come out this year. Fantastic player. You might get him. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe the Jets take him. Darnold's not playing, but, is he really any good? We don't know. The shit he's done has done nothing, but he got nobody on the team. So, all right. LA Chargers, that team is playing well. That kid from Oregon is playing fantastic. Boy, you guys are doing well. You got a big lead against a well-oiled machine, and then your kicker hit the upright, the dink. At least you didn't get a double doink like the Juicer got years ago in the Bears playoff. Very disappointing. And that guy's not even, he's gone. I don't know what's going on with him. But LA Chargers -8. You guys are a good football team. You got a good defense. You got Bolsom and you got Ingram. And the kid's playing well with throwing the ball with Williams. I think you get a big win this week. You're coming off the bye. And I think you get the big win. -8. Jacksonville, they might keep it close. But we're going to go out on a limb. We're going to go out on a limb, and, we can't. We can't go out on a limb. Sorry. Chargers, you haven't beat anybody by big points anyways. And most of the time, you had Philip Rivers for years, and it was always a 3-point, 5-point game. You had 9 games decided by 5 points or fewer, shit like that in the past. So we're going to take the Chargers, but don't think they're going to cover the game. Okay. We're going to move on to the game that I need to address to everybody out here, which is the Green Bay Packers. I need you to hold on for 1 second. Oh my God, Rogers. What in the fuck was that? Okay? Is my towel longer than your towel? Is that what's going on? Is that why you're all pissed off? You score a touchdown, but you get fucking shellacked in Tampa Bay by the old man. And you go and put up the display like you're showing something between your legs hanging. Juicer's towel's longer than yours. Let me tell you this, Mr. Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers. That was a disgrace, standing on the sideline doing that. Give me a break. Look it up, people. Look it up. Watch Rodgers put his hands up like he's a porn star. Give me a break. You got shellacked. Shellacked. Oh, my God. And I put my faith in you last week, Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers, you better put a sweater on. because that's all you're good for now. But, so we got Green Bay at Houston. Green Bay minus 3.5, folks. As long as he doesn't do shit like that, Juicer's okay. But, I don't know. Defense couldn't do shit. The old man, he tore you apart. The old man tore you apart. Jesus Christ, that defense was good. There's the recipe. Ryan Pace, Nagy, you paying attention. That's the recipe to beat these boys. But we're at the top of the North Division, and you're in second. That's all I know. That's all I know. Bears are first place. See what I'm saying? All right. Juicer's calling. All right. We're going to have to go with, God damn it, Houston. You guys played well last week. Almost beat Tennessee. You're scoring some points. You're throwing the ball well. Defense came on a little bit. I don't know. You're at home. It's a tough call. This is a really tough call. If the way Rodgers and them played, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So, we're going to have to go with the Green Bay Packers. It's killing me. It's killing me. I don't know if they're going to win by 3.5, but we'll take the Green Bay Packers in this game. They got to get back on track. Rodgers got embarrassed. Every time a team gets embarrassed, just like Brady got embarrassed, the old man got embarrassed with the Bears, came out and beat the fucking Pack. They were the highest scoring team in the league. Yeah, 10 fucking points. Give me a break. 10 points! Come on! All right, so we're going with the Green Bay Packers, minus 3.5. All right, moving on. We have the Sunday night game. We got Tampa Bay at LA Raiders. Tampa Bay's minus 3.5. This is a Sunday night game. The old man, he came on. Wow. Played well. But, come on. Brady, Rodgers threw 2 picks. Beginning of the game after they scores 10 points and did his little dance with his towel in between his legs. Okay. And Tampa got 14 points instantly. But after that, he couldn't do nothing the rest of the game. Rodgers, my God. But the old man, he managed well, good. They played well. Gronkowski's getting a little bit more. He's earning his paycheck, I see. And Tampa Bay's minus 3.5. Raiders, you beat the champs. You go on a bye. Chucky, you took that hat off in the second quarter against the champs. And I got to see that ball head for a second in the hair, and that was the recipe for the win. So maybe you should do that this week. Just saying it. Just letting you know. Every game, you take the hat off, you're going to win. But we're going to go with the Tampa Bay. This defense is too good. They played really well last week. I think they go on the road and get a big win. Big win. And even Brady said they got to win on it. But the old man played okay. I'll give you a shout out for that because you took down Green Bay and the Bears, top of the North Division. Number 1, the Bears, which I love. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on to the Monday night. Chicago Bears at the LA Rams. What in the hell are the Rams giving the Bears 6 points? Rams are minus 6. Are you crazy? I know all you haters out there that don't like the Bears think, oh, we're a 5-1 team and we're not that good. Guess what? Look at the defense. That defense is good. And Santa Claus, he's not throwing the balls as a loop anymore like I saw that game. You listen to the Juicer. You must be watching Juicer's Corner because now you're throwing it straight, Santa Claus. And you guys, the Bears, they're going to come on. They're going to get some offense together. And when they do with this defense, the league's in trouble. Let me tell you right now. This league is in trouble with the Bears. But Santa Claus, I'm putting my faith in you again. You better get it done, Mr. Nick Foles. Rams, I don't know what happened to you. You guys turned into a manage the game offense. But that's okay because we see what the recipe is to beat you. Darnold, you didn't do shit last week. Couldn't do anything. But we're gonna take the Chicago Bears in this game. We're getting plus 6. We're gonna take them all day. We're gonna take the Bears all day plus 6 with this defense. They're right there. They're gonna be doing good. Even though it's in LA, we're gonna do it. Okay. Let's give a shout out to the first responders. First responders, stay safe out there. Juice the corner. I want to make sure you're safe. And we're going to go into the teaser. I know I lost my teaser last week. I'm sorry. But that was Cam Newton's fault. That game, they should have won. Which is ridiculous. But we're going to go ahead. All right. So I'm looking at my board. This is a tough week, folks. This is a tough week for a teaser. But we're going to go with Super Bowl champs. 6-point teaser. You can bring it down to 3.5. Take them on a 7-point teaser. It's 2.5. Cover a field goal. So let's go with a 7-point teaser. Super Bowl champs. And we're going to take the Chicago Bears. So the Chicago Bears and the... You got it. Chicago Bears and KC. Bears will be getting 13. KC on a 7-point teaser be minus 2.5. Guaranteed winner. Load up on it. Bears are going to do it for you on Monday night. Let me tell you. End of the week, you're going to lose all your money, but you got that teaser in. The Juicer's going to pull it off for you. Okay. We're going to see you next week at Juicer's Corner. Here in the corner. Maybe we'll change up the thing again. I'm trying to get it a little different every week, but I love the 2 Bears. It's awesome. It's great. Little NFL up in the corner. I got a couple of Bears here. I got some stuff. And we will see you next week for Week 8 in the NFL.